What do you do? Tell everybody. I mean, I know what you do. You're a fellow stager, but I want them to know what kind of stager you are because it's different than what I do. So, what is it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Our focus is a little more on vacant homes. So we have a full warehouse, 5,000 square feet of warehouse of inventory. So we've got furniture, art, accessories, area rugs,
Cherie,
lamps,
that's
floor
a
lamps,
lot of
trees.
stuff.
There's a lot of stuff here. Yes. But when you're staging as much as we have, over the summer, we had, at one point, I think we had about 23 houses of furniture out. That's a lot of stuff.
Holy
So,
crap.
yeah,
So
this
is
year
that
was
the
a year of
norm?
growth
Like
for sure.
what is the huge? Like what how many houses do you usually have?
It goes up year after year. So technically, we are finishing out our third year in business. So, last year, I think at max, we maybe had 9 houses out. This year, we maxed out at about 23.
Holy crap. You must have a lot of little elves working for
Oh my
you to
gosh.
make that happen.
I
How many
can't
people
do
work for you?
this without my elves. There are a total of 10
Yeah,
of us. So some of them
I
are
would
full
think there would
time
be
and some are
more.
part time. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of reorganization this year, but um, just in everybody's roles and how we're going to do it. But yeah, there's about 10 of us that are here. And we are in the summertime, it's everybody, all hands on deck, almost every day. Spring and summer, I should say.
Why do you think summer is so busy?
That's when everybody wants to move. They want to get their kids
Right, because
settled
they
into
got to
their new
be
schools.
right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I
So,
don't know if you know this, but I have interviewed Bobby and Dawn before you.
mm-hmm.
And last podcast we interviewed Dawn. That's not going to go well because this is going to be maybe out of order with everything, but we were talking about how well she delegates. And you must be a good delegator too to tell all of your elves what to do and how and where and when. Do
Yeah,
you ever make anybody carry a clipboard and write down what you say?
no, but that's a really good idea. Nope, we
I'm
don't
full of
do
them,
that.
just ask me.
Love it. Yeah, no, I have leads for pretty much every portion of the job that needs to get done so that I'm really here to oversee the whole thing. I have a lead stager, as you know. We've got lead warehouse crew members. So they're the ones that are kind of handling the project so that I can be here running the business and being the face of the company.
Um, if you have 5,000 square feet, I would just like to explain this to all of our pod squad. If you have 5,000 square feet of stuff and you have 23 houses, that's a lot of overhead. You got to pay for the warehouse, you got to pay for the movers, you got to pay for your elves, you got to pay for the furniture. If you need another rug, if you get a scratch on the wooden credenza that you can't cover up with a marker, there's a lot of money that you have to put in this
Yeah.
before you get paid, isn't there?
Yeah. And if anything breaks, and yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
So, do you make any money doing this?
I did get to pay myself this year for the first time, which was nice. And I'm hoping
I'm s-
next year is going to be, will be better. This year, we still had to purchase a lot of furniture to be able to handle all of those houses. So I'm hoping this year we kind of level out a little bit with the number of houses that we do so that we can continue to improve on our systems and make sure that everything is running smoothly before we expand anything else, which I'm not
I hope you get
looking
a
to do.
Christmas bonus because you deserve it. You work so hard.
Oh,
And I'm
that's
sorry
so
if that was
sweet.
inappropriate to ask if you've made any money. That's what I do.
It's okay. It's okay. I get it. I mean, there's a lot of
Everybody in the
money that.
South says, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying when you have a vacant home staging business, it always is a really large upfront investment, which is exactly what we expected. So we're not surprised by any of it, but you have to purchase all of that inventory to start in order to get those houses staged.
Totally. And that's what I want people to know. Like people that are like, I want to be a ballerina. I want to be oh, I know, a vacant home stager. You need to start with a shit ton of money
Mm-hmm.
to be able to floor that.
Yeah,
Hear that punny part that I put in there?
I heard
So
that.
that you can start this business. It's completely different from what I do. I just go in and use what people have, and I don't have to deal with anything, which is much easier for me because, God only gives you what you can handle, and that's all I can handle. I can't deal with anything else. Do you think that you'll get more space? Like more than 5,000 square feet? What if you had two of those, Cherie?
Oh gosh. Um, Eventually we might. Right now we use literally every square inch of our space. We've got furniture stacked basically three high, so there's three spaces to put things, right? Because
Sofas?
we have to build up, right? We keep all of our sofas ground level. The lighter items go up at the top, right? So dining room chairs are all up on that top. The middle levels have more like the side tables and the nightstands and things like that. And then the bottom level has the heavier things like the bigger occasional chairs and our dressers and larger consoles so that it's easier for the guys to take in and out. It's a
For me
lot of
being as
work and
OCD as I
management.
am, yeah, that's an organization that I don't even want to touch.